This is a land battle I did earlier today, believe it or not. And I played as... I'm actually getting this faction's name wrong, but... And it was quite cheap numbers, cheap units, pretty much. Low funds. But I decided to go with this faction with all the desert. Because it fit the terrain. And I have deployables as well. I've got one unit of cavalry all the way over here in the back. They don't do much in this battle. But my allies being Parthia and the Spartans. We've got some allied Spartan pikes. But to be honest, we went up against a absolutely solid force of Kush, Suebi, and Arverni. And they made a strategy. Suebi brought pretty much nothing but archers all the way across the battlefield. Kush and Arverni brought military. He also got cav, quite a bit of cav. Medium cavalry, pretty decent melee. Parthi was sending over his archer cav to go around. We probably could have done more of the cav in this battle. I kind of went with quantity over quality. Now he does have quite a few Levy Freemen, Celtic Warriors, a lot of Celtic. But I also did bring, where is it? Ah, yes. I brought my own chariots to the battlefield. My armored desert chariots. Yeah, I did a bad play here. I sent my my own cavalry, and I tried to go for these archers or slingers over here in the open. But unfortunately, he did a great job of countering my cav. He moved in his Shotel warriors. I tried to disengage. I should just commit because they did more damage. And that's pretty much it of this cav engagement. They absolutely slaughtered the cavalry. Now, Parthia's archer cavalry, I think was going for like the cavalry or some archers. Looks like I only killed like 2 cav. Yeah, so Arferni was protecting the archers of the Seleucids. Now we did have some archers focusing down some Celtic warriors. I was constantly moving around my chariot to see openings. Like I was thinking of moving them here and then attack here. But he moves his cavalry. I do start slinging at him. Sparta's just sitting in the back. As you'd see my chariots riding through. I do want to move up my archers to, or slingers actually. I brought nothing but slingers. Yeah, and this is where I was going to go in for a moment with these chariots. But I saw he was moving over the cavalry. So, I just had my slingers do work. They're not going to do as well because look at how many archers there are. So many. Now the battle actually starts off over here with Parthia. Raise some hillmen. I think the hillmen are better than the slave infantry, if I'm being honest. Oh, this cavalry should do damage to the... I believe the cavalry should win against these slave infantry. Yeah, they're winning right here. In my opinion, he should have just rushed. Well, he had this. He should have rushed the general. Try to get these slingers. But I can see why he did not commit, because that was his general. The Royal Cataphracts. Now, it was a pretty good cav charge, taking out about 3 units of slave infantry. We do have some melee fighting right here. It looks like the hillmen will win, but they are reinforcing. Yeah, they kind of rushed in a lot of troops. And with the archer support, is breaking the hillmen of Parthia. Most of his force residing back here right now. As he's going to go for the backs of these slave infantry. Oh, we can see Arverni moving up pretty much his entire force. He kind of pushed my hand here. He's throwing projectiles. I had to commit my force. So I had to commit my front line. Oh, it looks like we got some hillmen rushing into battle. I do commit my chariots to get some kills over here. To save my allies' archers. Parthia also commands general to take down any low infantry. I try to save the remaining force of my army, but they get caught. I retreat what I can to my ally Sparta, the Spartans. Now I do send these chariots, I think, to go take care of the Kush slave infantry. The balance of power was in their favor the entire time. I didn't think we were going to win this, to be honest. I went around and I was going for the backs of the spears. In fact, how many kills does this chariot unit have? Has 300. Unfortunately, the archers do kill the chariots here with 343 kills. It was worth the buy. Now, it really depends if Sparta can hold off and kill as many. To be fair, we're not winning this. Look at this. Arverni has a lot of his force. Kush's force is pretty much destroyed, actually. We kind of actually just dealt with Kush. Not saying he's out. He still has some infantry. I sent my general to go kill some weaker fleeing infantry to get as many kills as I can. As I commit my desert hoplites or desert spears to hold the line where they can. I didn't notice this. Apparently I had my backs towards the enemy, that unit. So I reposition the spears because I noticed the Celtic warriors were coming to surround. Now I did use my ammo because this general had ammo on the Celtic warriors. And I actually did quite a bit of damage. In fact, how many kills? He already this general has 70 kills. I commit my forces so they could stop the not stop of throwing javies, but the archers, we did not stand a chance in this battle. Oh, looks like I'm going for some archers. I saw an opportunity to get the archers, so I took it. Didn't do much because I saw the Arverni general, the noble horses, come after me, so I pulled out. Now, Kush is all over the place. Again, I managed to save my general. And they've pretty much surrounded. No, they have surrounded my ally, Sparta. With very few troops, they could have easily just surrounded us completely. I went infantry hunting, so I went after all of Kush's infantry that was lying out because I wanted to take care of him. And Parthia, what's left of his army, managed to kill the Kush general. So you could say that was a moral victory. But after that, Parthia broke. Which they're fighting the Spartans, which are still holding, even though they are surrounded. Has this become a fight with men in between their backs to the wall? Oh, that was a brutal stab through the stomach. As the mosh pit of infantry having to hold, or these Spartans, they have fought well in this battle as they are surrounded. It's sad to see them fall like this. And that pretty much wraps up all the melee of the Spartans, only leaving my general left on the battlefield. I commit here because there's no point. I kill a good percent of these. I think I was trying to pull out and try to use them as well as I could. Yeah, I think I tried to fall back. But there was no chance I was going to make out. I wasn't going to do anything to this army. I wanted to try to get away and try to get openings where I could, like, probably get an archer kill, a few archers. But there was nothing I could do. And that's the end of this replay. Let's move on to the next.